Hi guys, welcome to Classic Sitcoms Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is kind of like a fair play thing. Yesterday's was on Natalie Schaefer, who played Mrs. Howe from Gilligan's Island. Today's is on Jim Backus, who played Mr. Howe. And this is a look back at his career and the tragic death of the Gilligan's Island Mr. Magoo star. So let's take a look. His voice was heard as Mr. Magoo behind the screen, and he played Mr. Howe on TV's Gilligan's Island, but in real life he was a prolific actor, Jim Backus, who died of pneumonia in '89. According to IMDb, one of the actor's teachers in grade school was Margaret Hamilton, who would later play the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz in 1939. He attended the Kentucky Military Institute, where one of his classmates was future fellow actor Victor Mature. He was once roommates with Martin Gable. Before finding his voice as a beloved classic animated character known as Mr. Magoo, he worked as a radio announcer in New York City. When he was doing radio plays, one of his characters, Hubert Updike III, would become the basis for Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island. As IMDb goes on to report, an avid golfer, Backus made the 36-hole cut at the 1964 Bing Crosby Pro-Am tournament in Pebble Beach, California. Backus not only played Thurston Howell III on Gilligan's Island, but he also played a double part as who impersonated Howell, but was a criminal. As IMDb notes, that happened in the Gilligan's Island episode titled, "Will the Real Mr. Howell Please Stand Up?", which aired in 1966. The man later falls off a yacht while drinking wine from a lady's slipper. Multi-talented performer Jim Backus reached the American Top 40 pop charts for a couple of weeks in 1958 with his novelty recording Delicious on Jubilee Records, which featured instrumental backing from the Apple Knocker and his group. As IMDb documents further, Backus provided the voice of Wally the Bird on Western Airlines commercials of the 50s. His one-liner was simply, "Western Airlines, the only way to fly." He repeated this line in the movie It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World, which was released theatrically in '63. What you may not know is that Backus was the first choice to play Abner Kravitz on Bewitched in 1964, but turned down the role as he was already working on Gilligan's Island. According to the book Twitch Upon a Star, that part was eventually played by George Tobias. In his last years, Backus suffered from Parkinson's disease in later years and had to be carried into Gilligan's Island's creator Sherwood Schwartz's 70th birthday party in 1987 because he could not manage the steps into his house. Such a great career. Sad ending, but a great career. And he always seemed like a happy feller. But, don't really know him, so I can't really say whether he's or not. That's all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there and watch today's. I'd appreciate it. And subscribe. And if you would, check out yesterday's. It's even better. It's on Keith Whitley and Lori Morgan. And it would mean a lot to me if you go check that out. And mean even more to me if you subscribe. But please check that out. Okay, have a great day. God bless you. And I'll be praying for you.